Welcome back. Another episode of Pissing in the Wind.
Guys, episode
Uh,
11. We took a little
Episode
bit of a
11.
hiatus through February because I had some friends over and also we don't fucking care.
Yeah, we just do this for fun. Okay. We don't get paid for this, but if you want to pay us, I'm
Yeah.
going to take it.
The only way that we make money is if you buy merch. So go fucking
True.
hit the link in bio and buy some fucking
Yeah.
merch.
Let's
Uh,
start with how we always do. What are you drinking today?
okay. Why don't you go first? You go first with what
Okay.
you're drinking. Yeah.
I'm not at home. I'm somewhere else. They don't have anything to drink, so I'm drinking a mini can of Dr. Pepper Zero.
Okay. Why?
I'm
Yeah.
also
Why?
super hungry, and the only thing I could find was rice cakes. So I'll be munching on those a little.
Anyways, I'm drinking a coffee from this place called Elevensies. I don't know if you could
Oh,
read
that's
that.
cool. Yeah.
It's like a Hobbit themed place. You see these cats, they're trying to be hobbits.
Yeah.
It is a rose water coffee, like oat milk latte. So
Ooh,
rose
that
water
sounds
oat milk
good.
latte,
I
and
love
then
rose flavor. Yeah,
I
I
like
know
rose
like
flavor,
it's
rose
kind of
scent.
divisive. People don't really like it sometimes. I think it's so good.
It's aromatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't like it because it's aromatic. I have a couple different drinks. I'm doing fucking mad ADHD drink day to day. This is my
Okay.
water. Also, I've got a nice fucking beautiful cup of
Ooh, a
water.
little gold cup of water. You ever think about how weird it is that Joe Rogan did Fear Factor? I don't know. I didn't watch it, so I only know him from now.
I really like Fear Factor.
Yeah, I've been
I was a
watching it
big fan of
lately.
it
It's
growing up.
cool. It's really cool. Except everyone on there sucks. Nobody can
Yeah,
like not the bug stuff, like all the stuff that's just physical. They can't do anything.
yeah, like hanging upside down from a helicopter and unhooking all of the flags. Like, come
Yeah,
on, you can't do that, dude. I
I
could
could
do
do
that.
that. They were hanging like 200 feet in the air on a wet car that was slanted, and they had to climb on top of it. Easy. I could
Easy.
do it.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. Let's
The one where
let's
you
do
have to
it.
hold their breath and like swim all the way down, and everything's unhooking flags, by the way. Everything's like
Yeah,
flag based.
they did have
Like,
one where it was they had to go underneath the boat and like get glow sticks, and I
yeah,
was like, that's it. Like, you just have to go down there and just get the most glow sticks.
yeah,
And he was like, but the water is 55 degrees.
it's
Yeah, it's
pretty cold.
cold. I know it's pretty cold, but if all you have to do is just swim down and grab a glow stick,
How many chances can you get? Do you get multiple
you
chances?
have one chance.
Oh, just to swim down and hold your breath for as long as you can and find a glow stick.
Find as many as you can.
Oh, dude, I'm coming up with all of them.
Yeah. And they were like 2 feet away from each other. You could, everyone got one. I'm like,
You
I
have
would at least
do you have
grab both of
goggles
them
on?
right there. Yeah.
You have goggles so you can see.
Yes.
Oh, I'm fucking
And they're
grabbing every
glowing.
glow stick, dude.
I was like, what the fuck? One guy didn't even make it below the boat.
No way.
He went down, he came up, he's like, I'm too scared. I'm too scared. And then they kicked
What?
him out. And I was like, what the
Swimming
fuck?
swimming is a problem for some people. I've noticed that. Like some people like just
Yeah.
don't have never swam or like don't know how to swim or like
We're
never
not good at it.
gone to a, like ever taken a bath, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's do like an on this day. Eddie, have an on this day?
Yeah. I have a really good on this day, actually.
Okay.
In 1980. So what is that? 45 years ago
Mhm.
today, Miracle on Ice happened in the Winter Olympics. The US beat the Russians, the
Okay.
Soviet.
There we
Yeah.
go.
In
And if
hockey.
you yeah, if you don't know what that story is, watch the movie Miracle.
Yeah. We're not going to tell it to you.
Yeah,
Figure it
yeah.
out.
Figure it out. Look it up.
But yeah,
No.
that happened today. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool, dude. Fucking God bless America, dude.
Yeah.
God bless America. But
I
also,
love
like,
America.
I love America too.
All right, you have an on this day?
I have a pretty good on this day, pretty freaky one. So on this
Yeah.
day in 1997, so this is it's February 22nd, 2025. But on
Yes.
February 22nd of 1997, a team of British scientists working under the direction of Ian Wilmot at the Roslin Institute near Edinburgh announced the birth of Dolly the sheep, the first clone of an adult mammal.
That's crazy. That's 27 years ago.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. So 27 years ago, they cloned a sheep and told us about it. And think back to when we were talking about DARPA, how they're like 30
Yeah,
years ahead of us.
exactly.
What do you think they got going on now?
Dude, they can clone people. I guarantee they're cloning people out there.
That's what they say about like famous people, right? Like that's what they say happened
Yeah.
to fucking what's his name, the Jamie Foxx. He said it happened to Jamie Foxx. He disappeared. Remember, he went to like had like a coma, and then he came
No,
back
but
later, and they were like, he's missing his head tattoo. He's different. They
no.
cloned him.
I am really into like conspiracies about celebrities dying though. Like Paul McCartney.
Like it was
Have you
fake, and
seen
he
that
ran
one?
away.
No, like he died in a car crash,
Oh,
and then
before
they replaced
before,
him.
yeah, yeah, with somebody who
Yeah,
looks like him, and all of the Beatles
yeah,
songs, like,
yep, and like all the little hints toward it, and like the pictures of him. And they're like, look, his ears changed from this picture to that one. I get so
yeah,
into that stuff.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I guess like why have you can't break the Beatles up, right? If they're bigger than
no,
Jesus at the time, so
yeah. I mean, bigger than Jesus.
yeah, you can't.
Um,
That's what they say. That's what they say about the Beatles, Dominic. If you didn't know that, but yeah, I'm big into those ones too. Like the whole like Tupac didn't really die. He just like went down to Argentina or whatever.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
yeah, like he
all
just
that kind
faked
of
his own
stuff.
death. Michael Jackson faked his own death. That
Yep.
one's really big. I've seen like those pictures of him like popping out of like the ambulance. Have you seen those before?
I haven't seen those ones. I've been seeing a lot of the ones about Elvis faking his death, though.
What's the one that was facing faking his death?
There's like some preacher in, I think, Nashville somewhere who like looks exactly like him, sounds exactly like him. The only thing that doesn't line up is he claims he's younger than Elvis would be.
I think that that's
But
probably
like he
just a
has like
Southern thing, right? He's got like that
right,
Southern
but
twang.
the I think the big thing was he has a scar on his face that matches a scar that Elvis had.
What kind of scar though? Is it like on your forehead or something? Like
I
one,
don't
you know?
know, like one that every single person has.
Yeah, yeah. Like I have a scar on my forehead, like everybody does, dude. If you're a
Yeah,
boy,
yeah. I got another on this day actually.
okay.
It's a birthday. We were just talking about America.
Hmm.
And did you know today was George Washington's birthday?
No way.
Yes. Yeah,
Today
he was
should be a
born
holiday.
February 22nd, 1732 in Virginia. Born on this day.
Damn, dude. Here we go back to fucking America.
Yeah.
God bless America. Yeah, dude. Fucking put your hand over your heart or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my left hand. Supposed to be your right hand, right? I'm fucking everything up, dude. I'm
Yeah.
doing everything backwards. It's all right, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Who cares? We love America, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
How old would have George Washington have been today if he was still alive?
Today he would be 97. I don't know. 93. He would have been 93.
George Washington would be 93 years old.
No. A lot more than that. He would be 393. Cool. So I got some stuff to talk about today.
Okay, yeah, let's
Uh,
just dive right into it, dude.
yeah, I've been really into like watching crime shows about specifically about LA and stuff.
Hmm.
And so I started looking into more crimes, but like unsolved crimes and things that happened in LA. Or what the best thing I found is actually in just California, and there's a few of them that I wanted to go over.
Okay.
Um, Mount Shasta, you know where that is in
Yes.
California, way
Yep.
up at the top.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the main legend of it is that it's actually the home of the Lemurians. Do you know what that is? Lem-
Lumerians?
Lemuria?
Lemurians? I don't know. Let's can you are you able to throw
It's
up whatever you're looking at on the screen?
yeah. It is the Atlantis, but it's in the Pacific
Okay.
instead of in the Atlantic.
Okay.
So underwater native people, and they've had Native American tribes in that area claiming that their ancestors used to see something they called skyboats coming from the ocean to the mountain and then flying over it. And then also, there's a lot of residents in that area who claim that they have encounters with pale white people who have elongated heads.
Really? Are they
Yeah,
saying that that happens to this day, like that they're seeing people to this day?
this was updated last um last year.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude. That's fucking
So that
crazy.
one's crazy. Another one that I thought we could talk about a little more was, have you ever heard of the air raid UFO?
Mhm.
Okay. So in let's see, this is 1942. It's known as the Battle of Los Angeles, February 24th through 25th.
Like the
So it's
movie.
actually almost to this day. Um, a few months after America entered World War II, LA had a bunch of air raid sirens that went off, and then a huge hovercraft looking thing came and sat right there above LA. I don't know exactly where. It's not. It doesn't tell me like the exact spot, so I don't know if it's the city or if it's the hills. But LA is like such a huge area; it could be anywhere here. Um, and what this says is all of the sirens went off, and then there was a blackout. Military shined spotlights on the aircraft and started unloading 50 caliber machine guns and fired 12.8-pound anti-aircraft shells at it. Between 3:16 a.m. and 4:14 a.m., over 1,400 shells were fired.
What the fuck?
The shelling assault did nothing to the craft, which reportedly slowly cruised away backwards towards the Pacific Ocean. According to witnesses, the artillery was exploding all around the craft like it had some sort of protective force of shield.
What the fuck, dude? So an aliens attacked Los Angeles? Look, I found something about it.
Yeah, and you can see like there's a cool picture where there's like yeah, that's the exact picture I'm looking at.
This one right here.
Yeah,
So this looks like
isn't
this is
this
the Battle
crazy?
of Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Searchlights, anti-aircraft guns, sky during alarm. What the fuck, dude? See if I
and
can find uh the actual fucking news thing about it.
right. This was the craziest one I think that I was looking into, um, because of the stuff like bouncing off of it or hitting and exploding early.
So this is the Los Angeles Times
Okay,
1942 Battle of LA.
yeah,
Following
it
the
should be on
December
on the front.
7th, 1941 attack of Pearl Harbor. Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because it's in February of 1942.
In February 24th, 1992, Los Angeles Times article Jack Smith reported what happened next. What the fuck? Oh, this is saying that it's Japanese attacked in 42.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. The website I'm on doesn't tell me that, but it's February 24th, right?
Yeah, so it says yeah, February 24th. The Great Air
Yeah.
Raid began at 2:25 in the morning
Yep.
on that clear moonlit night when the U.S. Army announced the approach of hostile aircraft, and the city's air raid warning system went off into action for the first time. Suddenly, the night was torn by sirens. Thousands of air raid volunteer or air raid wardens tumbled from their beds. Yada yada. This is just fucking.
Yeah.
Although no drums were bombed, although no bombs were dropped, the city did not escape its baptism of fire without casualties, including 5 fatalities. 3 residents were killed in automobile accidents as cars dashed wildly out of the backlash. Oh, about in the
That says about
blackout.
in the blackout.
Yeah, I know. I can't fucking
It's
read for shit.
completely different words.
I know. Dashed wildly about in the blackout. This is what is this? Just pieces of fucking.
Like shrapnel that they shot at the out of the anti-aircraft stuff. Oh, this is picked up in Inglewood, so it's like close,
Huh, that's fucking crazy, bro. So this
right?
place says it was Japanese, but the thing that you're seeing says it was like aliens.
The thing I'm seeing doesn't say it was aliens or not. It just
Oh,
says
okay.
that something showed up and they couldn't hit it.
Oh, okay.
Something like what they were firing was bouncing off of it or getting blown up early. But yeah, it doesn't say anything else about that. I'm on a website that's given me like the best of all these things, so I have little short little descriptions about them all. But a lot of them were just cool things I wanted to go over kind of quick.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
Um,
that's fucking crazy, bro. Battle of
that
Los
one,
Angeles, bro.
yeah, that one's
And we never
crazy,
heard about that. Why wouldn't they teach us that in the fucking
right?
school?
That one's really crazy. I
Especially
mean,
living in LA, like you think that they would teach
um,
us that.
the biggest one I think from LA that I always have known about is the Black Dahlia murder. You know
Mm.
about that one?
Hmm.
I think there's a bunch of movies and stuff about it. When I was in, I think a junior in high school, I had to do a project
Hmm.
about it
Hmm.
where we had to write a play. And so I wrote a play with my friends about that murder, and I had to play the detective, and we had someone play a dead body.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Um.
kind of sucks to be that girl, right? Hey, you
Yeah.
just have to lay there the entire time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're just a dead
I
body.
mean, the chick who got murdered, the murder is pretty fucking brutal. They like
Yeah,
exsanguinated her body and then like cut her in half and like
yeah.
placed her
So
different parts
they,
of her.
yeah, she was naked, cut, had cuts and slashes all over her body, was severed at the waist. Her right breast was cut off. Her body was drained of blood, and then she had the smile on her.
Yeah. The Glasgow
And
smile or
then,
whatever the fuck, the
yeah,
fucking slit from.
yep. And then, yeah, you're right. They set her up as if she was posing, and all of her intestines that had come out, they like tucked underneath her so you couldn't see it from the front.
So fucking crazy.
And this is one that they still never, like this guy, one of the LAPD detectives that was on it, like he just worked on that for his entire career there after that and never found anything. They did though have somebody who let's see. During the investigation of in 1947, a local newspaper editor received a phone call claiming to be the killer. He informed him he was eventually going to turn himself in, but first he wanted the police to pursue him a little bit further. He also told the editor to expect some of Short's belongings in the mail. And then a few days later, an envelope was discovered by a postal worker that contained her birth certificate, social security card, business card, photos, names written on paper, and an address book with the name of Mark Hansen across the front. Police claimed the envelope and all its content, like the body, were cleaned with gasoline. The cops were not able to get any useful fingerprints from it. So
Jesus.
a lot of people think that it was some sort of cover up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's this book that's out where it's like actually this detective who's like was working in LA for a long time and he thinks his dad was the murderer. And he like released a
That
book.
murderer?
Yeah, and he released a book
Oh,
about it.
dang.
I don't
That's
remember what
kind
the
of
name of the
crazy.
book is, but I'll throw it up right here because I'll
Yeah.
probably just end up looking it up. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's dude, the Black Dahlia murder. That's wild. Like
It's a
that one
scary
is
murder.
it is a pretty fucking scary murder, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then like yeah, for how brutal it was, and like he just set it all up,
Yeah.
and then like nobody's able to find him for this long.
Yeah.
Imagine
I mean,
like
they
how
still they
bad
still
they were
don't know.
of.
They have one guy who they were like, yeah, maybe it was this guy, but they also received like 200 phone calls of people being like, yeah, it was me. So they
Yeah,
they just started ignoring all of this stuff because they're like, everyone's just calling and saying it. We can't go through this many things, especially back then. Like they
that's
had to
such a
have
weird
someone
thing too.
answer
Like
every single phone call, write it down, take all the information, and then go investigate it. They couldn't have done that
yeah,
with
it's
this
true.
many people.
That's such a weird thing too, because it's like fucking like why would you want to say that you did that? Like some people really do that just for the attention. Like they'll
Yeah.
call in and be like, I did this murder,
Yeah.
like just because they want to get the attention for it.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the whole point of that documentary series, Don't Fuck with Cats. Have you seen that one?
Well, that guy actually murdered somebody.
Yes, I know he did, but he also did that for all of the attention.
You think so?
I 100% think
I
he
thought he
wanted to
was just a
get
murderer,
famous.
dude.
No, I think 100% he wanted to be famous from it and so knew that he didn't care how he was famous. I think he did that knowing like I will get there if I do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a fucked up
Um,
documentary. You guys haven't seen that one, go watch that one.
yeah, that
It's
one's
pretty
great.
good.
Like
It's an
I
old
thought it
school.
was
If you
literally
haven't
just
seen it on
about
Netflix
cats.
yet, yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah.
and my wife was like, "No, you got to watch it. It's crazy."
Yeah, it
And
is.
then like halfway through I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, it's really fucked up. That's a good one. Don't fuck with
Um
cats.
I got a couple more. Have you ever heard of the Riverside Hospital incident?
Nah.
This one is crazy. This was in the mid 90s. There's not a lot of information about it because everything, like, there was the day of reporters, and then the next day, it was just gone. Like, it never happened before.
What?
And the only reports they have were that night. And so basically, what happened is they had someone who came in to the ER under cardiac arrest, and they thought that we had to do surgery on her. They cut her open, and there was something inside, like some sort of toxic fumes, and then all of her blood was crystallized.
What the fuck? There's
All
toxic
of the
fumes inside of her?
Yeah, um,
What?
toxic fumes came out of the woman's body. They reported the woman's blood was crystallized, and the doctors and nurses who were working on her got ill from the fumes, and their blood started to crystallize as well.
What the fuck? Was she
The
like
ro-
an alien? She looked like a
I
regular
don't.
lady?
It had to be. Yeah. It says the reporters looked scared and panicked. The scene in the background seemed chaotic, so they evacuated the entire hospital.
What the
It
fuck?
was the mid evening when this happened. That was all the info they had, and the reporters said they would get back to us. Complete silence the next day. No follow up reports, nothing in the newspaper.
Wait, so how do we know if it's real then? If it's just like a report?
It was like people who had, there were multiple reporters there that day
Oh, who like
covering it that
filmed it?
day.
Oh shit.
I don't know if they filmed the actual event or if they were outside the hospital because they had to evacuate everything.
Yeah.
But there were multiple reports of people who were there working on that case. And then the next day, it was just like the media didn't cover it, the newspaper didn't cover it. It was just gone.
Yeah.
That one's really crazy. Um,
That one is crazy, dude. What is that called again? The Riverside Hospital incident? What was it?
yes,
That was
yeah,
exactly it?
yeah, Riverside Hospital incident. I mean,
Riverside Hospital incident.
the one I really, really wanted to get into was the Dark Watchers in the Santa Lucia Mountains, which are between Avila and Monterey along the coast. They people see apparently dark watchers is what they call them. Dark Watchers are gigantic shadow phantoms that numerous hikers have claimed to see on a regular basis. They appear around twilight and seem to gaze off into nothing. If people are able to make it up to where they are and approach them, they vanish. And they're so big, they've reported to be seen by pilots flying over the area.
No, I think it's just shadows, huh?
I don't know. Um,
Pilots flying over the area are like these
the
giant shadow monsters are
the
looking.
Chumash Indians who are in that area
Uh-huh.
have on drawings that they have pictures of these things.
Really?
Yeah,
What is it called?
and these are called the Dark Watchers.
Dark Watchers. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah. In the 60s, a local high school principal who frequently hiked the area was able to observe one for a long period of time. He claims he witnessed it long enough to make out clothing, like they have capes or cloaks or something, and noticed the figure was strangely studying or surveying the mountains.
Huh. What do they do, you think?
I don't know. I think it, dude, I think a lot of these are connected to that Atlantis for the Pacific thing.
Really?
I think so, because think about like one of them, that Battle of LA that they say was a Japanese submarine, but then
Mm-hmm.
what I was reading says it came from the ocean and flew over there.
Mm-hmm.
Those people, this that is right along the coast that looks out towards the mount or out into the mountains or like right at the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
dude. I think it's all connected to that city, and it's finding ways to bring something over to get intel about the land.
Oh
That's
shit.
that's my theory about all of this.
Yeah, why wouldn't we be able to find like the if Atlantis of the Pacific? Like, you don't think we would have found it by now?
No, the ocean has so much more undiscovered like area than it does discovered area that I think it's gonna be like impossible to find something.
But it's like right there, right? It's like right off the coast, is what you're saying?
That's where these things happen, but I don't know where the city is supposed to be. It's just in the Pacific Ocean.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I mean that it could be
Could be.
anywhere.
So you think
Yeah.
if there is an Atlantis, the people are still alive and they're just down there like the movie, like just hanging out with like a force field or whatever?
Yeah, that's what I think. They got that little princess with the crystals,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all of it.
I mean, they say that they, like what we talked about before, they tell you what they're going to do before they do it. Maybe they're just putting it in our face, like there's a whole city underneath you that's
Right?
like way more advanced.
Yeah, I think it's true.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, dude, who
Um,
knows?
the last one that I have right here is called the Watts Dog Woman. So Watts is a city right around here, right in LA. In 1961, the city of Watts police were receiving numerous phone calls from multiple concerned citizens about a strange, bizarre creature that had the body of a dog and the face of a woman.
What the fuck? It's just a crackhead, dude. It's in Watts. It's just a
She
crackhead.
was described as having hair all over her body and walked on all four legs, but all of the people that reported it swear it was not a dog. Police initially thought the first few reports were prank calls, but after 3 more hours of calling, they changed their minds, and to this day, there are reports of an unknown creature that lurks around the train tracks of Watts.
No way. It's just,
Dude, we
it's,
we got to go to Watson and look for this dog woman.
yeah, dude, let's do it. The Watts
Imagine
dog
we're the
woman.
we're the people who catch the Watts dog woman.
Dude, we'll go down in
How much money
history.
could we have?
Damn. We're not even gonna do it for the money, dude. Do it just straight up for the fucking clout. Just
Yeah,
for like
but then we
the,
could fund more of them. We could go
yeah.
find those Dark Watchers. We could find
I don't
anything.
know if I would be down to find those ones. I think we might want to just leave those guys alone, dude.
Yeah, that one's a little scary.
Yeah, they seem anything that's like doesn't seem like malevolent right away. That's just like staring off into the distance. Like, what? Maybe we just like leave that guy alone.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. He's not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, he seems like if you fuck with him, he's gonna like ruin you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the like mysteries or murders of California that I have.
that's cool, dude. California's got a
Um,
lot of like Native American mysteries. I like that.
yeah, there's more. There's other things like the Zodiac killers from California. Lake Tahoe has a bunch of stuff, but most of them are not that cool.
Today's episode is brought to you by Appa. Appa is like the best fucking little dog that's ever existed. He's pretty old and he's probably our best friend. Appa is the best. Thank you, Appa.
He's like 15 years old or something.
Yeah, he's 15. Look at this guy. He's so
Yeah,
fucking cute, dude.
he can't even hear anything.
He's not even paying attention.
Oh God. All right. And we're back.
Yeah, thank you to our sponsors. We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Um,
Buy that whatever they're selling.
buy whatever they're selling, or just to really appreciate whoever is sponsoring us. And then yeah, I mean, buy what we're selling. Also, go hit the fucking
Yeah,
link in bio, grab some
I know
fucking
we
Sing
got
in the
some
Wind
cool
merch.
stuff out there.
We got some cool stuff out there.
Um,
Thank you for everybody who's already bought some stuff. Don't forget to send in your pictures.
yeah,
Yeah. So
it is
the
cool to see. Like I love seeing the pictures of people wearing the stuff
Yeah, me
out and
too.
about.
We really do like that. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is
it's really cool.
makes us feel good, guys. So this is just like a little bit of a list of stuff that I think that you should be paying attention to that's happening like right now that you
Yeah,
like maybe should be a little bit scared of.
yeah.
And so we'll start out with a good one I think that everybody knows about. Have you heard about that meteor heading towards Earth?
Yes, I have
Yeah.
heard about that.
Yeah. And like so when the last time I looked at it, which was yesterday, it was a 1.3% chance or some shit like that. But it
Yeah,
keeps changing. Like the day before that, I looked at it, it was a 3.1% chance.
it
So
keeps
like
going down because I saw it like a few days ago and it was like 5% or something.
that's fucking yeah. Well, what they're
So
saying is
yeah,
that it's like the trajectory of the thing itself only goes around every once in a while, like around us, and like the loop is like getting smaller almost, like where it's like the probability of it hitting us is increasing every time it comes back around.
yeah. Um, yeah, I've seen stuff about that one, which 1% chance sounds like not a lot, kind of a lot
It's
for
one
something
in
like
a
that.
hundred. It's one in
Yeah,
100.
yeah.
Yeah. Would you want that to happen?
No,
That
but
means that if the fucking asteroid went around the Earth 100 times, one of those times it would smash into us, and that
yeah,
might be the second time, or the third time, or the fifth time, but one of those times it will smash into us.
dang.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be dead anyways.
That's like, yeah, I mean, we might be. I mean, well, it's supposed to come back and in like 2032, I think was what it was. It was like 2032 is when it's supposed to like arrive here and like that's when it has like its 1.2% or 3.1% or whatever the fuck chance to hit us.
Yeah, we got 7 years.
Yeah. We got some
Well,
time. We got some time.
we'll make the
We're,
last seven count.
I think yeah, yeah. I think also though that we're like other governments and like our government too is like putting together systems to try to shoot down
Like a
asteroids
task force.
or yeah, like a task force to like
Yeah,
shoot missiles at it and like shoot it off course in case it does start coming towards Earth more.
yeah. We should do that. Maybe we build like a giant trampoline.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's such a good idea.
Because then you could also aim the trampoline and you could kind of shoot it wherever you want.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a series of trampolines that
Yeah.
you could get it to bounce around anywhere.
So put one on the ground and then one up in the sky held up with drones. So that
Yeah,
way when it hits the ground it bounces and then we can hit like our enemy with it or something.
yeah. Now we
Yeah.
just have to have like interplanetary war, just so
Or
that we can be like, hey, don't mess with us, or we're gonna launch this rocket or
yeah.
this meteor at you from a trampoline.
Or like what if the trampoline just like lets it hit us and then we fly out into space and it just like takes our orbital spot around the you know?
Yeah, like, damn, that one didn't work.
Yeah. It's almost worse than if it would have just hit us.
Yeah, at
That's
least
funny.
something would have still been here.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny, dude. Yeah, the trampoline. Honestly, though, the trampoline's a really good idea. Fucking DARPA, hit us up. We
Yeah,
got we got futuristic ideas for you, dude.
Yeah, we're pretty smart guys over here.
Yeah, yeah. Meteor and asteroid disposal, us.
We
Hit us
got
up.
that one.
We got it.
Crackhead dog women catching. We're on it.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Okay, so things you should be scared of that you probably should be keeping an eye on.
Okay.
Um, I don't know how to say this one. Gibellula Attenborough. So it's a fungus. See if you can pull this up for me, Dominic. I'm gonna spell it
Yeah.
out for you. It's
Okay.
a Gibbellula.
Gibbellula.
Yeah, yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Attenborough.
All right.
Can you share your screen?
Yep. So what we got about it is species of parasitoid fungus found on arachnids. So these are spiders that
Yeah,
have like the Last of Us thing.
it's yeah, basically, yeah, dude. It's found in spiders that are in caves in Ireland, And the way that it works is it uses dopamine to make the spiders favor dispersing spores over the spider's own
What the
life.
fuck?
So it makes it like happy, like to walk out into like the cave, basically into like an open space and like just die and then like let the fucking spores grow out of it.
This shit's crazy looking.
Yeah, and it's not actually the fucking mycelium or whatever the fuck it was that grows in South America. It's not the same one, but it's like similar. And that's what makes it scary because this one is alive in
That,
like cold weather. The one
yeah.
other one is alive in fucking warm weather. Like if they
Nah, it's
find
everywhere. It's
some
getting
kind
everywhere.
of way to like mold together and then it's just found everywhere. And then all
Yeah.
of a sudden we have this like crazy fucking fungal outbreak that's like it's pretty
But
scary.
imagine it only affected like spiders and animals, and then how cool it would be to be one of the survivors and just have these like animals you have to shoot off all the time.
Okay, I
Think about
guess.
that.
I don't like that. Big giant fungus spiders that are just like running after you to fucking
Yeah, you don't
spread
even
the
like
spores.
regular spiders.
Nah, dude, fuck that. Fuck that. I mean, if it just gets insects, I don't even like insects to begin with. Like,
Nah.
imagine that, bro. Like, you just get like a swarm of cockroaches that just come into your
Ooh.
house and they're all infected with this like crazy fungus.
And they all have that like puff on them, like that
Yeah, and they
white
all have that puff on them. And so you start stomping them, and the puffs start going everywhere, and you're just like start
spreading.
coughing all of a sudden because you got the puffs in your lungs, dude. And then you wake
Dang.
up the next morning, and you're just like, for some reason, like going out into an open field, like around a bunch of people, just makes me feel so happy. And then you just like go out into that open field with a bunch of people, and then like you start coughing up spores into these other people, dude. And then everybody just becomes fucking fungus zombies.
Yeah, that's how it starts.
It's the end of the world.
No, I'm not into this.
Yeah, so keep an eye on that, guys. Keep an eye on that one. The reason that, and also it's because it likes cold spaces. Apparently, it's found a lot in like man-made places, like tunnels or like cellars or
Oh
like
yeah,
under basements and things like that where it's like
somewhere where
cold
it's
and
gonna
wet.
stay cold, huh?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
That's what makes it freaky too, is like the spiders will crawl into like people's houses and like their cellars, and like all of a sudden you have like that spider in your like wine cellar. You like grab a bottle of wine and there's just like that fungus growing behind it. It's like,
Ugh.
God damn it, dude. That's
That's so
scary, bro.
scary. That's really scary. Like
Yeah.
going downstairs for the most normal thing, and then there's fungus everywhere.
Dude,
And
oh,
then
and
like
you wouldn't
as
even
you like
realize
you
it at
stand there and
first.
you yeah like you pick it up and you're like, what is that? And you're like looking at it with your phone flashlight, and then you hear behind you like, and then like all these spiders are coming out, and they're just like all
Ooh, dude, that
puffball.
gave me the chills. That was so scary. That would be terrifying, dude. And one just like falls on your head or something from the ceiling. It just like bunk, like falls down. You're like, what the
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
dude?
that's scary. At least we don't live in a really cold spot.
Yeah, but I mean, you live in a warm spot. I live in a warm spot, and that fucking other one is down south. I
True.
mean, the fungus can't travel between species yet, so it's I don't think it's infecting anything other than spiders
Spiders.
and like yeah, and then the other one only infects ants. That's down in South America. So
Yeah, but have you seen those South American ants?
yeah,
Pretty big.
they're pretty big. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I think it has to do maybe with something that I don't know how does it even work, bro? Like how does the fungus do that shit? Like it
I don't
has to
know.
be like really it has to be intelligent, right? Or something. Like it's got to be
Yeah, that's
something.
literally what The Last of Us is. It's a fungus that makes you into like a zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's scary.
It's
That
fucking
one's really
scary.
scary. All
Okay,
right,
so
what's another thing that we should be scared of?
another thing that you should be scared of, or maybe you should be paying attention to. Have you ever heard of clonerobotics.com?
Yes, I have.
So,
Yeah. It-
I'm gonna
it-
pull it up right now so we can
Is
take
this
a.
that one creepy looking one where that starts moving while it's like hanging there?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Dude, also, what the fuck is their problem making it look like that? Why don't you make it look a little more normal and not like a weird like its fingers are long and like skinny and bony looking, and I don't know, why did they have to make it look like some sort of weird demon?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why did they do that?
You know what it should look like? It should look like that thing from that one movie, Baymax. That's what it should look like
Yeah,
from
of
that
course.
Disney movie. Yeah, be a big old fat guy. No one's afraid of that.
Yeah, no one's afraid of that, and it's big fat nice guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
this
Um,
is not. I
okay.
don't like this.
So welcome to Clone World. So this is clonerobotics.com. This is like this is what I was talking about. This is like a robot basically that they're going to that's going to serve you. And so look at
Yeah.
this. It says
See,
clone
this
hand
picture, though, right here, this is what like the actual body of it looks like. This isn't like a drawing of it, which why did they have to make it look like that?
called the neoclone. The neoclone is neoclone's vision of a limitless future for human beings. So look at this. This is what's freaky, dude. This is the hand. It's like human level thumbs. Many complex tools are only usable by humans because of our highly articulated and strong thumbs. Look at this fucking thing. It's got
Damn.
like a whole vascular system right here that's like veins like running
Yeah.
through it and tendons and shit. It's like holding that thing.
Yeah.
Surgical precision. Like that does not look that does not look inviting to me. Does that look inviting to
No.
you?
No. The arms are and the hands are what scared me the most about this thing.
The clone hand offers precision never before seen in a high force robotic manipulator, thanks to accurate myofiber proprio. What does that say?
I don't know.
Proprioception.
Proprioception?
Proprioception. What the fuck is proprioception?
I've never even
Myofiber
heard of
also.
that.
Like,
I'm gonna look up proprioception.
look at this weird skin. It looks like somebody's holding it. It looks like a real person's holding it. I'm gonna be honest with you. This one is the
Yeah.
one that I don't like. Okay,
Trigger
what?
finger.
No, go ahead. What's proprioception?
Is the sense of body position and movement that allows you to function without relying solely on vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
that's
without
crazy.
looking, knowing what
That's
your
like
hand is doing.
that's that's not just like feeling like your own hand. That's like almost like sensing what's around you, right? Because that's what we do when your eyes are closed.
Yeah.
That's
And
fucking
then myofibers are the functional units of skeletal muscle that enable contraction. So it's just a
tendons.
person.
So that's just like tendons, right? Like small
Yeah,
tendons or whatever.
basically. Yeah.
Myofibers. Yeah, I don't like this one though. Trigger finger. Like, come on.
Clone's back drivable antagonistic muscles and tendons provide its index finger with enough force to pull the trigger on a drill.
That's also enough
Triggers on a
force to
dr-
pull the trigger on a
on a
gun.
gun.
Just
Yeah.
so we're on the same page. That's
Yeah, I was about
fucking.
to say I think drills are a little harder to pull than guns, so
Look at how he's holding it too. He's holding it like fucking
I
wants to
know.
fucking shoot you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's I don't like that.
compatible with human tools.
Like a gun. Even that he's holding it like
I
that.
know. Look at how he's holding the scissors. Like, why would it fuck? Or he? I mean, we don't know. It's a genderless android, guys. Okay, Jesus. But look at how it's holding them. It's like it's stabbing you with it. Like, I don't like
Yeah.
that. It's not even holding him correctly, by the way. Doesn't this little thing supposed to go down here with your fingers?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not holding scissors the way scissors are meant to be held though.
That's for fucking sure. Over the years, humans adapted to the natural world by shaping the environment to their needs. Clones are backwards compatible, so they do the
They're
same
gonna use
thing.
muskets.
Yeah.
Cannons, perhaps.
Natural rounded palms. This one's like a little sexual.
Yeah. We're like we know all you freaks out there what you're gonna use this
Yeah, like
for.
why is he holding the ball like that too?
Yeah. He's squeezing that thing hard.
Motor articulated hands where the fingers close
The
into a
fingers.
cylinder rather than a ball into a cylinder.
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude. Why is this one super sexual? All the other ones were scary, and then this one's just like, also, they can jerk you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
fucking.
erased so many of those like veins and everything on it too,
I
on the
know.
arm for that one slide.
I know.
It's all
Look at this.
smooth.
Look at what they're calling it, though. It's called an android. Like it's actually called an android.
Yeah.
Androids have arrived. Reserve one of the first 279 clones ever
Ooh,
made.
click on reserve. I want to see what they're charging for all of this. Okay, pre-installed. It can clean the house, kitchen inventory, capable of dialogue,
Of
witty
witty
dialogue.
dialogue, huh?
Ooh, he's gonna take our jobs right now.
Dude, fucking
Welcome to
clones just.
pissing in the wind.
That's cool. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Ooh, he can pour drinks for you, make you a sandwich. Okay, this thing sounds cool, but it's a little scary.
Wash
You know
dishes.
what else could do all of that?
Mm.
A person.
Look, dude, follows you around.
Just creepily. You're in the bedroom, you look, and he's like poking out of the wall.
Equipped with the telekinesis training platform to let you teach your clone alpha new skills.
So they can pick things up without touching it.
I think that just means it could watch you and then it can do the same thing that you did.
That's creepy.
That's
Just
fucking
copy you.
scary, bro. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
scary.
Well, it's not gonna let us reserve one or what?
It doesn't look like they're available for reservation quite yet. Pre-orders available in 2025. They haven't quite.
It is 2025, so you guys are smart enough to make an Android, but not
Let's look at the
put
X-ray
a date.
view. Synthetic
Dude,
organic
why do we need
systems.
this? Why do we need to have synthetic organs if it's just an Android? What's
Okay,
the
so
point
wait.
of
So
putting all of that?
look at this is like a tendon. This is muscular system. This is a
Yeah,
whole muscular system. This is a skeletal system.
yeah. And then it has a nervous system.
What
So why does it need to feel pain?
what is this? Is
And
this
it
the
has a
nervous system?
vascular system.
No, so
I don't
this
know.
is the
Click on
muscular
the bottom.
system.
It tells you right there.
Oh yeah, huh?
Just click on one of them, and it should bring you to that section of it.
Nervous system.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah,
the
so that
nervous
is the
system.
nervous system. It's connected to its brain. Oh shit, to like the tips of its fingers, its
That's
feet. Why
scary.
does it have a nervous system in the base of its spine and its like pelvic area?
It's mostly for sex.
Yeah, is that what's going on here? Dude, that's what fucking the homie was talking about last time, remember?
Yeah.
It has all of the
Lord
human
Fowl
bones.
knew it.
Yeah, he did,
Wow.
dude. He was
He knew
right.
it way
Shout out
before.
Lord
Oh,
Fowl,
you know
dude. He
why?
knew
He
about
probably
this
made of
shit.
metal.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't think that they're made of metal. Do you think it'll tell us what they're made out of?
It said neoprene.
Clone skeletal system contains all 206 bones of the human body with a smaller
Oh,
number of bone fusions. So it has more joints then.
I guess.
Joints are fully articulated with artificial ligaments and
This is
connective tissues with
See, but it's
one-to-one
too
ligament and
much.
tendon placement on the skeleton. The android is highly articular and includes one to many and many to one. What the fuck does that mean? Freedom for each vertebra in the spine. Jesus. So this thing is just really flexible and has like a whole. I think the vascular system runs off of hydraulics, like water.
Okay.
So I think that that's probably like
That
like
one at least would like make sense on why they need it then
yeah
to move things.
yeah.
But why
I
does it
think it.
need a nervous system?
Yeah, I mean, maybe so that way that the nervous system's probably so that way it could do like what I was saying, with a surgical precision where it could like see what it's doing without like looking. That's like what you need a nervous system for, because like touch and stuff, like the
Yeah.
air around you and shit, like you can feel
Yeah.
all that stuff
That
to,
makes sense.
this is weird. Why is it softer? A
Softer.
soft body effector, as plush as a stuffed animal. Like this is
Yeah,
almost really sexual.
yeah, look at the curves on that.
Better. This one just says better.
Straight out of
Biomorphic
science
design,
fiction.
straight out of science fiction. And then it shows a crazy spine. Like, what the fuck, dude? Faster. That's not cool.
Wait, is this just a Kanye West song?
Is it, dude? Softer, better, faster, stronger.
Dang,
That's
he knew
fucking
all
funny,
along.
bro. Yeah, dude, what was Kanye trying to tell us? That's funny, dude. Myofibers that contract faster than human skeletal muscle fibers.
That's insane.
So this thing can pull a trigger faster than we can. It can
Yeah,
jump faster, probably further. It could fucking punch faster. It could fucking that's freaky, bro.
this is literally iRobot right here.
Stronger. Human level strength, even in the
You,
fingers. Why does it
ooh.
keep why does it keep why does it keep emphasizing how strong its fingers are?
Think about what this thing could do with his fingers.
Cleaner.
Cleaner.
Powered with only water. See, I was telling you, water and
Yeah,
electricity. That's the vascular system right there, it looks like.
yeah. That's kind of cool though.
Smarter. GPU at the edge, made for robotics.
Don't
So
get it
do you think
around
that's got like an
magnets.
AI in it or something?
I guarantee it.
That's fucking
Because
scary.
how is it gonna do any of that telekinesis learning thing if it doesn't have an
Oh yeah, because
AI?
it has to have machine learning. That's fucking right.
Yeah,
Lighter,
lighter.
featherweight class android that won't
Ooh.
damage your floor.
How heavy do you think people are that they're damaging
Well, I
floors
think
they're
because
walking
of
through?
how it's made, that it would damage the floor if it's too heavy. Like its foot would like
Yeah.
chip the floor or some shit. Designed for durability above all else.
Dang.
So people are abusing these things for sure.
Yeah. How long
Um,
until you see like a YouTube video of someone who has one and is just like running over it in a truck?
a cybernetic intelligence talk to your clone naturally. Stop calling it my
Ooh.
clone. How
How
freaky does that look? You're like,
how
hey,
funny
clone.
would it be though if you changed your voice every time? And so you just always are talking to it in like a new accent or a new voice or something.
That's so funny.
And
It doesn't
it's trying
understand.
to learn. It's like, I'm pretty sure this is a Korean woman, but yesterday it was a black guy and I can't tell. I can't see, so does it have
Yeah.
cameras? Oh, it
uh,
does because it says it watches you.
yeah, yeah. It has to have cameras, right?
Ooh,
I wonder if the
yeah.
whole front face is a camera.
That's scary.
Since the advent of large language models, it's been a technological possibility to start communicating with our computers in natural language. As a walking, talking computer, Clone Alpha represents the next phase of human computer interaction.
Honestly, I'd rather have the spiders than this.
Yeah, dude, this is fucking scary. It looks
Yeah.
like, look at that thing's lifeless, soulless face. Looks like it wants to grab and rip this guy's head off.
Go look at the video of it where it's like hanging there and starts to move. That's when it looks really, really creepy. Because that one it's like hanging, so they have it in a lab and it's like tied up, as they're like working on it or whatever. And watch this video right here. This thing is super creepy. Yeah. Look at this thing.
Dude, that's so
It's so
freaky.
fucking creepy, right? Look how veiny its arms are. I don't like this.
Look at its feet. Why does it look like that? Have you ever
Because
seen
it's it
Westworld? It looks like the skeleton from Westworld.
it it looks like it's watching videos of babies learning how to move and trying to copy it.
It looks like it's trying to be like, where is the floor so I can't like touch it. I don't know what's going on here. Why are you hanging me in the air? Clone.
Yeah.
Why, dude? Why is that your advertisement? That doesn't look
The
fucking.
only comment on this thing is from Princess Iggy J1, and it says, "We're asking for trouble." Princess Iggy J1, we're gonna tag you when we post this. You know
Yeah,
what's up. Yeah.
yeah. You
You
got
could
it.
be on the next episode, maybe. If
Prin-
you're not like if you're kind of cool, maybe.
Princess Iggy J1. That's funny, bro. But yeah, that's fucking scary, right? And then
Yeah.
so that thing it uses AI, which is fucking well, I mean, we don't know yet. We haven't figured that out, but it has to, which is fucking scarier.
Yeah. How's it going to do any of the learning? How's it going to know what you're saying and know how to respond to it without AI?
Yeah.
It has to have that. And then the cameras, and then that it's so fast, strong, and quiet and light and durable. You can't,
Yeah,
what are
like
you supposed
what?
to, how are you going to fight back?
And its palms are nice and rounded, and its hand does a cylindrical shape.
That part I'm not upset about, but
Yeah, like yeah, but fucking yeah, that's scary, bro. You wake up in the middle of the night,
yeah,
it's just jerking you off, and you're like, what the fuck?
it really only wants sex.
Yeah, no, but in all honesty,
You're
like
like, hey,
scary.
I'm really hungry. Can I just have a sandwich? It's like, more sex, please.
Yeah, only jack off. I only know how to give hand jobs.
Like,
On like the thing that on going on about it using AI, like one thing that
yeah,
I think you should probably be fucking kind of scared about AI as well is quantum computing. Have you heard about like you know maybe much about quantum
you
computing?
told me about it, but I was doing more research on unsolved mysteries and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So quantum computing is like basically just like a faster, better, almost more reliable way to do computing, and like you know artificial learning or whatever, but to like an exponent scale. So like a regular
Okay.
computer uses ones and zeros to process information, so it
Yeah.
can either be a one or a zero, and that's how things load, and that's how it
Yeah.
like solves problems,
Like
and
a
that's
regular,
why
just binary code.
yeah, exactly. And that's why I like supercomputers, like they can crack encryptions and like codes, but not like super complicated ones because like they don't have like an infinite number of like it'll just
Yeah.
take forever and ever. It'll take them like 100 years to crack this like
Yeah.
super
Because they have to
binary
go
code.
through every combination of a zero and a one.
Every combination at once, like not all together, but just like one after
Yeah.
the other after the other after the other. But so the way that quantum computing works is that it uses something that's called a superposition, where the quantum computer like data, I guess, or whatever, is both a zero and a one at the same time. So it's like a coin that's
Oh
spinning
wow.
constantly. So every single little like I don't even know what the fuck it is, like GPU or whatever the fuck or memory data thing or whatever the however it works. Each one
Yeah.
is spinning on its own, being a one and a zero at the exact same time. So that means when
Dang.
a quantum computer is solving a problem, instead of solving one problem and then that one doesn't work, go to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, it's
It's
solving like
everything at once.
70,000 of them yeah at
Yeah.
once or 1
Oh
million of them
fuck.
or an infinite number of them at once until it finds the one that works.
So those
um
super complicated codes and everything that it was trying to break before, that would take 100 years is going to take it like 2 years now or whatever.
or less, like a fucking
Yeah.
5 minutes, or even less than that, dude.
Yeah.
Like, so one way that you can think about it is they have this like they have this what the fuck is it called? What is it called? A problem. It's like a problem in math, like a mathematical problem that they
Okay.
feed into supercomputers, basically to see like how advanced a supercomputer is. And what it is it's like it's almost like how good the supercomputer is at generating like random numbers. So it
Yeah.
like has to factor like really really large numbers. So it'll like for example like the factor of 20 is like 5 and 4, right? That's like the factors of 20.
Yeah.
So it would have to factor like what's the factor of 777 trillion, and then they would have to figure out like what the two
Oh, and it
factors
has to do
are.
all of it.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah.
so those are it's difficult for supercomputers to do that. And they put like a really complicated problem into this quantum computer, and it solved it in like 5 minutes. And what they
Dang.
say is a supercomputer, like the strongest supercomputer we have now, would take longer than the age of the universe to solve that problem. So it's just
What the
like,
fuck?
yeah, exactly. Like it would take like 500
And
billion
they put
years.
how long until they put that thing in clone?
Exactly. The problem with quantum computing right now, though, is that it's error prone, and a lot of things can
I could
fuck with
see
it.
why, because I mean, it could easily have like even though they're looking at a zero and a one at the same time, it could easily look at it as a one instead of a zero at that particular
Yeah.
moment.
And maybe it works like in a certain part of the equation, but later down the line it'll start fucking everything up.
Yeah.
And then so, but anyways, but like everything fucks with it. Like heat fucks with it, temperature, like if the temperature even changes just a little bit, it fucks with it.
Yeah.
Vibrations of the earth fuck with it. So if it's like shakes just a
Dang.
little bit, like it'll fuck with it.
Like that. Yeah.
Like
Because I
it's
know like
really
we have AC units that are a lot smarter than most,
mhm.
and yeah, we have to be careful with heat. We have to be careful with like how much electricity is around it. You have to be careful with if power fluctuates up and down a little bit, anything like that. And I know those are super sensitive because they're way smarter than a regular unit. So this has got to be yeah, just absolutely insane. Like any little thing can
Yeah.
throw it off.
Yeah, exactly. Any little thing throws it off. And a quantum computer is honestly like really small. It's like a little processing
Yeah.
chip that's like that big, but it needs like a huge cooling system.
Yeah.
Apparently it has to be colder than the temperature of outer space to keep it from like overheating, because that's like just how
Dang.
much energy this thing is putting out when it's like
Yeah.
solving these fucking crazy
Yeah.
equations. But
Also,
what's
how do
go
they
ahead.
fit all of that in that little tiny card?
Yeah, I know, right? Like I don't really understand it. It's like I don't even know, bro. It's crazy. Like the smaller we keep getting smaller and smaller too, which is
Yeah, I
fucking.
know.
But yeah, so they're using AI to help fix the problems with quantum computing, like to help solve like
Well,
issues like how can we stop it from being so sensitive to shakes, or how can we stop it from making like little errors like in these like things to throw off all the
but
calculations.
if they're using AI to fix it, then isn't there already a computer that knows what to do then? Because that AI is getting that information from somewhere.
Exactly, bro. So it's scary. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not even just that they're using AI to fix like what they're doing is they're like combining AI processing with like the quantum computing processing. So that way it's like almost like a bug fixer. So while the program is working, if there's like a bug, the AI will help like solve the bug and then like
Yeah.
keep the program running. And so yeah, I mean that's what makes it scary, is because like AI is already scary because like the Google AI, didn't it like try to clone itself before they shut it down? Like
What the fuck?
it was
Maybe.
trying to like leave a copy of itself before like Google shut it down.
Maybe. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that that's the fucking thing, but that's fucking terrifying, bro. So
Yeah.
just imagine like AI
Only
is
thing we
doing
should be
all these
cloning is
things.
sheep.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what quantum computing is going to help us figure out too. Once we get it down, it's going to like help us figure out like how to fucking clone things properly and all that different
Yeah.
shit.
Have you heard about this thing where celebrities will clone their pets?
No, but I would totally do that. Would you do that?
Yeah, Appa would never die.
I would
I'd have
clone my pet
50 of
so
him.
hard.
Yeah.
I'd clone my pet so hard. Yeah, I would do it like yeah, right away too.
Yeah. I think, well, because are you cloning them when you get the clone, is it like a puppy clone again, or is it going to be a clone of it as it was when you got it cloned?
And will it even have the same like temperament, or will it be
Yeah.
like
If it's exactly the same, then
yeah,
yeah, I would never stop.
but it might just be
Um,
a different kind of dog. You never know.
yeah, but if it's like, oh yeah, it just looks exactly the same, then I'm
Yeah,
not doing that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because that's not
Damn.
cloning. That's just breeding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not
Damn.
into that.
Well, maybe quantum computing won't be evil. The scary thing about quantum computing too, by the way, which I wanted to get into, is that if whatever government and whoever figures it out first will have access to basically anything. Like that means like Bitcoin wallets and like all those super encrypted like bank things
Yeah,
won't be encrypted any longer.
yeah,
And the
that's
government's
crazy.
already been doing things to like fight against it. Like they since 2021 actually, they've been building like anti-quantum like breach things, which is basically just everything's written on paper. So instead of like
Yeah,
computers and shit, it's typed up. Instead of like on a typewriter and shit and then like stored away, everything's written
yeah,
down. So they've been like keeping documents like really important ones like that on paper again, just in case like the quantum fucking meltdown happens and everything gets lost. Isn't that crazy? Even some banks are doing it.
yeah. That's kind of scary. Everything's just paper again.
Everything will be
It's
reset to
going
zero, bro.
backwards.
Everything
Yeah,
gets that's like the actual Y2K scary shit that people were afraid of for 2000. That's like
yeah.
what
I know.
quantum
You guys are
computing
just
is.
25 years early.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it happens in 5 years and they're 30 years early, what if it was like DARPA that released Y2K 30 years early on?
I'm done.